Jeff has a way of seeing things either, further down the road or seeing like opportunity and people, opportunity in general that, a lot of us don't recognize. Sometimes he probably was like, I don't know how to make this any easier for you. It's pretty obvious to me.
We were supposed to get together for an interview, and that's when Brandon was 1 year old. I called him, I said, hey, man, sorry, I'm gonna have to cancel. My wife's out, and I've got my son, he's only one. And he said, well, where do you live? So I'm over here in Westchester. What's your address? He showed up with a pizza. We came to my house, and we ate pizza and discussed, possibilities of what's going to happen in the future. And that is one of the big things that steered me in that direction. If a guy is going to go out of his way, take time, after work and do something like that, it must be deep.
My first experiences weren't with Jeff. It was with Charlie Nelson and Mark Stark when they were two separate companies. You couldn't help but like those guys. I mean, they would do anything to try to help, but they weren't always doing it right. Their equipment was breaking down, but you always wanted to jump in and help them because they were willing to jump in and help you. And that's just been the change, I guess, really from those days to when you got involved with Nelson Stark and really turned the company into a different company that was much more focused on quality, but still maintaining that same kind of take care of the guys, have fun out on the job. This isn't everything that's going to be an end all be all. We're going to get through it and work the problems out.
Well, thank you. That's pretty much it's pretty much what I was going to say. Well, it was, I had great teachers in Mark and my dad. They were both the same way. Mm-hmm. They both, taught us at least from a work level, that the work is done, by the guys in the field. And, they should be acknowledged and appreciated for that. And we're really just here to allow that to happen.
Jeff placing that importance on culture and our people in the field and how we develop them and make sure we show them their importance, either through by saying it or, how you compensate them, all those things.
Yeah, demonstration.
Demonstration. That is what I feel makes us very strong.
It's, it's not a secret. Everybody knows it's a big problem with people not entering the trades, but I think it's starting to turn around because of all these organizations and individuals that are reaching down to, some as young as middle school. And, I've been on the JATC 25 years, and I know I've interviewed at least 4,000 apprentices and have worked with our team, the trust to oversee at least 1,500 apprentices get through that 5-year program and graduate to journeyman status and become, the craft force that we need.
You have been leading inside your own company through the development of your workers, the amount of effort you put in, the apprenticeship programs and training for your people, and then the contribution to the community makes a big difference and a big impact.
That, I came into a company that was already a multi-generational company. I didn't start a company. I was just able to, pick up the ball and carry it a little while. I feel like I was lucky to have had the opportunity to steer the company for 25 years or 20 years, whatever it's been, and hopefully leave it in a better place than where I found it and pass it along to the next group of guys the same way it was passed to me. I mean, it's important. It's important to me to keep this thing going in the same fashion that I got it. That's one of the most important things that I strive for.